Well, hi there, everybody, and good morning. Travis here as we start things off this morning. It is just after 7 o'clock, and it is a foggy start for some in eastern Nebraska. The western half of the state, the skies are clear, a very distinct line, but we're already seeing that fog clear line eroding from west to east out there, and so we will see some erosion, but big issues with dense fog and also with freezing fog this morning. I'll show you the dense fog advisory as it remains as of 7 o'clock. Several counties to the north have been cleared. Custer County up towards Holt County, those counties basically under the North Platte office's coverage area have been cleared. The rest of the area under this dense fog advisory either until 9 a.m. or 11 a.m. Now, what I think is going to happen is these will be cleared from west to east through the morning. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised within the next half hour to hour if places like Dawson, Gosper, and Furnace County are cleared out of it, as we're seeing this fog already eroding. But until then, dense fog, very poor visibility. I'll show you the visibility out there this morning across the eastern half of the state. It's likely to get a little bit worse in Lincoln and in Beatrice before it gets better, as I think that thicker fog shifts eastward, but it'll start to get better across central Nebraska. In fact, O'Neill is starting to improve. It's improved over the last hour in Lexington. Broken Bow's clear, while Ord is looking at dense fog, so a very distinct line out there right now. So we're going to look for that erosion in the fog today here from west to southeast. So where it lasts the longest, that's where it's going to be coldest, and that corresponds with areas that have all that snow still on the ground. So that's going to hold down those temperatures in those areas. But otherwise, enjoy the sunshine that returns, because it's going to help warm things up and give most of us one of the nicest days that we may see for about 2 weeks. We've got some big changes on the way to talk about here. Cold front first off coming tonight. This isn't a big shot of Arctic air. What it's going to do is bring a northerly wind, increasing clouds, maybe some patchy fog, especially in northern Kansas. And the cloudy skies are going to stick around tomorrow, which means a cool day for tomorrow, chilly day for tomorrow. Along with that, you see a disturbance that could bring some light snow by this afternoon or tomorrow afternoon in the west. And I think our best chance comes tomorrow evening. I think this model's a little too quick with that snow, but we could see a quick hit of snow Wednesday evening into later Wednesday night in eastern Nebraska that may bring, I'd say, up to an inch of snowfall. Most of us may be a dusting of snow, but some places may pick up just a little bit of accumulating snow, a half inch, maybe up to an inch of snowfall before it clears out early on Thursday morning. And Thursday will slightly bump those temperatures up before things then really go downhill from there. So today, like I said, for most of us, one of the nicest days we see for a while. The morning dense fog will start to clear from northwest to southeast over the coming hours, becoming mostly sunny. Places like Ainsworth and Broken Bow, you're going to spend a lot of the day in sunshine. Most of these places will see sunny skies today out west. One place, maybe Beaver City, may contend with some fog initially, but then clear things out. So we're going to be looking at some of the warmest temperatures out west, upper 40s, low to mid 50s. In the south, we'll see that fog and the cloud cover erode from west to east, clearing up, allowing for mostly sunny skies later. Mid to upper 40s to near 50 in the areas without snow on the ground in Nebraska, but you get to the snow-packed areas, we're talking about upper 30s, lower 40s. Same thing to the east, much cooler. Plus, it's going to take a little longer for the fog and clouds to clear out. We'll get some partial clearing later on. That means it's going to be chillier across the southeast. Upper 30s is all we're going to be able to do for today for you. 40s around York and Columbus because it clears a little bit earlier, plus there's no snow on the ground in those locations. But even those upper 30s sound nice compared to what's coming down the road. Now we chill back tomorrow, cloudy skies, a chance of evening snow, maybe up to an inch of snow accumulation. Thursday, decreasing clouds or partly cloudy skies, 38 degrees. Then here comes the increasing clouds Thursday night. Snow chances will kick off probably around or just prior to daybreak on Friday. Sorry, it's a lot of talking, so I got to get a drink of water here. And it will continue through the day Friday. Friday evening, still a good chance of snow, probably winding down sometime between midnight and 6 a.m. In central Nebraska. We should be done before daybreak Saturday. May last till about daybreak on Saturday for eastern portions of Nebraska, but we'll see increasing winds through the day Friday. Some of the strongest winds Friday night into early on Saturday will be blowing out of the north at 20, 25 miles per hour, maybe even a little higher at times. And because of the colder temperatures, this is going to be a very light, fluffy snow, which means it'll easily blow around. It's not going to be a very sticky snow, which means not good for snowmen, first off, but also that it will easily blow around, causing that reduced visibility. So we could see reduced visibility Friday night into Saturday, even as the snow wraps up. Plus, look at those temperatures plummeting down to 3, sub-zero up in northern Nebraska Saturday morning. Wind chills teens to 20 below Saturday morning. Saturday during the day, our wind chills won't even get above 0. Our actual air temperature struggles to get above 10 degrees out there. It's going to be very cold Saturday. Then Saturday night, the coldest air will be in eastern Nebraska. I think we're between 0 and 5 below for a low around the Tri-Cities. Some places out east could be colder than 10 below. Lincoln, I'm forecasting a low of 10 below Sunday morning. Could even be as cold as 15 below. But the wind chill may be cold enough. We're talking about 15 to 25 below 0. Sunday, not much recovery. The cold air still established, but the really cold air is just to our east. It is going to be bitterly cold out there in Kansas City for that Patriots-Chiefs game Sunday evening in Kansas City. We're just getting a glancing shot of this Arctic air. It's going to be a whole different ball game for folks to our east. Then we'll start to see those warmer temperatures push eastward Sunday night into Monday. So our temperature may not even drop much Sunday night. And in fact, we may see climbing temperatures overnight Sunday night. That would not surprise me at all. And then we do try to warm it up for Martin Luther King Day Monday. The big question is how much will the new snowpack impact temperatures on Monday. And it looks like a brief warm-up because it looks like another shot of cold air will come in by Tuesday, Wednesday. We may get another chance of precipitation Monday night into Tuesday as well. We're going to be in this weather pattern where the eastern half of the United States is looking at very cold conditions. The western half of the United States will be looking at much warmer conditions, and we're stuck in between where we're going to get these periodic glances of very cold air here. And in fact, I want to show you the 10-day forecast here real quick. A lot of below average, and I don't have this kind of range the way I like here, so I apologize for that weekend because the numbers should actually, the dots should go lower than that number. I think this only goes to 20 degrees, so it'll actually be much lower than that. But you can see a lot of below average after 2 of the next 3 days above average, and we're barely above average on Thursday there. So a lot of below average coming, and it's probably going to stay that way even beyond this 10-day forecast. So get ready because winter is not done yet, that's for sure. We have got a cold end of January, and that may even continue into the first part of February there. So with that, all that good news to show you, the other thing I'll mention real quick with that 7-day forecast here, and I'll kind of bring that up real quick here before I wrap it up. Not going to get into snowfall totals yet for Friday and Friday night. It's still too early. Models are still struggling with how much. Some models are going very light. Others are giving us a good amount of snow. Initially, I would say 3 to 6 inches at least, but some folks may get more. A lot of long range, or a lot of the models are kind of either throwing the heaviest snows towards the northeast part of the state or the southeast part of the state in northern Kansas again. Tough to say which model is the best one right now. They're just struggling right now with snowfall amounts, but it looks like we'll probably get a good snow out of this Friday and Friday night system, which means travel is going to become very difficult Friday and Friday night, especially as that wind starts to pick up as well. So plan on at least a winter weather advisory, probably a winter storm warning for some as we move towards Friday and Friday night. Hopefully within the next day, day and a half, we can start throwing out some snowfall total maps out there and give you a better idea of what we're looking at. But for now, it's still just a little too early to get into that. So with that, I'll wrap things up. I know a lot of information there. There's a lot happening in the week ahead. So it's going to be kind of a crazy weather pattern as we go ahead through at least the next week and beyond, with a lot of cold air coming in after today. So enjoy that 49 today because it's not going to get much better from there for quite some time. So with that, I hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday. Take care. I'll see you all bright and early again on your Wednesday morning. God bless. Bye.